How's it going, guys? Welcome to TheBlueShifting and welcome to April Fool's Day, which means it's not going to be a normal video, of course. Sorry, Steins Gate, you're going to have to wait a week, because I got lucky enough again that we have a normal broadcast on the day of April Fool's, and I think it's a good tradition. There's not a lot of holidays I get to do much with, let's be honest. These stories are so long and, like, plodding, unless I really get to the point where I can do this, like multiple times a week, like maybe 5 days a week. I don't know if I can really set aside the time necessary to do something special for every holiday, but I think April Fool's is the perfect excuse to do something a little random and different. And what better thing to do than the Hunger Games? So let's see, out of all the potential waifus, characters, and just fun people we've seen, who's going to come out on top? Oh man, I'm already really excited about this. Welcome to the Hunger Games and welcome to the District. We've done a big game this time. It's 48 players. So again, there's going to be stuff that's not very interesting. I'm probably going to skip through and just cut down in my editing. But we've got a lot to touch on. So let us begin. And we're going to be going... I kind of thought I would be doing a structure that was like, according to like the time, like they start the series, and quickly give up on that, and it just kind of became whatever happened to be working out. Let's jump in. And of course, we got to start out with the districts, each district representing a game on the channel. Most of these titles are ones that have been either ones that left a big impression on me or left a big impression on you, based on how much they've impacted the channel as a whole. I also had to select only 4. Sometimes that was an easy choice, sometimes that wasn't, but I made the choices I made to deal with it. And then ultimately, we are also going to be just kind of... There are a few series that were omitted, not because they weren't good, but because they either A, would be hard to find characters to fit, and B, in the case of something like Fata Morgana, it's already depressing enough. I don't need to have them killing each other in this either. So this is more about playing fun with a series that either didn't get super serious or had a lot more laughs and love than horror and destruction, which, I mean, you could argue muv-luv's an exception to that, and Doki Doki, but I don't care. I chose what I chose. Great. Good job. Just perfect. Leading off into a great start here. But let's begin. First, we have District 1 representing Ace Academy. Probably the first thing I would consider a chartable success. At the time, Ace Academy hadn't been covered by too many people, and of those that had been covering it, I got a lot of positive reception from people who watched it saying that it was a really fun playthrough. It was an interesting time in my life because I was trying a lot harder to be like other YouTubers, and so my editing was a lot more frantic and a lot more rough because I was also struggling with my programs. Desyncing was a pain, and editing often took about 5 hours, where now I can trim down what would have been taking the 5 hours then to probably an hour now, which lets me have a lot more fine-tuning and make sure my quality is up a lot higher. So, representing Ace Academy, we have Yuna Misaki, Kaori Itami, Mayu Akemi. Oh, watch out for her. She's the sneakiest one of them all. And then Valerie Bell. Oh, Valerie, you and I just never meshed with her. A lot of people really liked her, but not me. Representing District 2 is the Doki Doki Literature Club. We got Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. You know, she's not going to be climbing out the screen this time. She'll have to stand on her own 2 feet. And then a blast from the past, one of the earliest series I ever covered that's going to be here. Actually, the next 2 are very early series on this channel. It is Panzer Mädels, the tank dating simulator. Thinking back, I don't even know why I picked it. I think it was something I just caught my eye and I thought it would be a good laugh, and it certainly was. It was bizarre. But, you know, it's one of those things, if you really want to, like, it's a weird one. Just trust me on that. But we have the 4 tanks, which you think would do great in a battle royale. We have IS-2 and M4 Sherman and Panzer IV and T-34, and those are the best pictures I could come up with without actual pictures of tanks. I figured we might as well go for that, even though IS-2 is like literally a screenshot from the game. But yeah, what can you do? And then representing in District 4, we have the first visual novel on my channel. I don't know how many of you even know this. I know the series had no traction, but it's the first series, of course it did, and my goodness, was my editing atrocious. I was using a webcam on a laptop that was like 4 years old at the time. I had nothing in regards to lighting at all. It was literally me just frantically making videos about something that I really liked and was desperate to share, regardless of how good they were. It's an interesting thing to go back and look at, even though it's really rough, and I don't think I'll ever take it off the channel because of that. because it represents so much about me and my beginnings. But let's jump into the characters here. This is one that was twisted with a lot of horror, so they might do better than you think. We got Mayumi and Nakanobe. It's Mayu, like the whole time in the game. There's Himino Tamagawa, which their last names were only, like, I played this like years ago, and their last names were never said beyond like the introductions. So that was just Himino. And then Riko Sagonuma, she had the most horrific scene. And then Seo Sakuragi. I can't even remember who she is technically. I know she was important. And I know she was brutally, something bad happened to her. I'm trying not to spoil it, I suppose, but man. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of like the birth genesis of the BlueShifting YouTube channel. And then I have to go to my protege, District 5, muv-luv. We got Kagami, Sumika, Mitsurugi Maya, Tamase Miki, and Yamane Kei. And I have no idea who's gonna win that bot. Like remember, it's a free for all. So like, just because they're on a team doesn't mean they're gonna be working together. But definitely, I think they were the best representatives for this fight. I was thinking about having Class Rep and a Yamane, but I like Tama, and I can just imagine her like being just frantic in a Hunger Games match, and so I just couldn't keep her out of it, and I had to have Sumika and Maya. All right, and then another classic from the channel, and the one that is still going today because they should be having another one coming out in the near future. It is District 6 representing Sunrider. Great series, and the best part is the first 2 games of Sunrider are free, so if you've never heard of it before, highly recommend you play it. It has a really neat fusion of visual novel and strategy game. It's actually remarkably challenging. I remember I felt so kind of I felt ashamed I had to dumb down the level to make it playable, and it had like 4 tiers higher than what I was playing it on, so absolutely give it a try. And there's a patch, a specific patch for specific content that you can download if you want. A lot of these have that. And in the editing, I realized I totally forgot to give you their names. First, we have Asaga Okurun, and then Chigara Ashada, Eva Crescentia, Hikari Isidoli. Jumping right from the specific content to something very, very serious, we have Seabed, which was probably one of my favorite, more indie titles I ever covered. It's horrible to imagine that these girls could be terrifying on a battlefield if given enough motivation. So we have Mizuno Sachiko, Takako, Sato Kazua, and Narasaki Hibiki. Narasaki. I think she's going to be the dangerous one. She's a doctor after all. And then kind of going back to Pixel Fade, we're going to be jumping into the representatives of District 8, Crystalline, with Liana Dawn, Cara Noir, Amelia Estella, and Pongo, who I think is going to win. I'm going to put my money on Pongo. You never will see it coming. Alright, then good favor here, Kadowa Sojo, how could we forget? And this is actually kind of a herald back because Kadowa Sojo was also featured on Lost Pauses video. We have Emi Ibarazaki, Hanako Ekizawa. I mean, this is gonna be just fuel for the fire for my next Japanglish video. So, Shizune Hakamichi, and then of course we have to have him represented. He was one of the best routes in that game. Kenji Sato, especially because we don't have a bunch of guys, but Kenji, he's also a contender. He's freaking crazy. He's either going to be the best prepared and be able to destroy everybody, or he's going to go down the first round. I'm calling it now. Then from District 10, we're coming around to stuff we've been covering real recently. We have the Princess Stray Cat and Matters of the Heart cast. We got Patricia, Yuki, Michi, and Sachi. Or Shachi, I guess. Sachi. I'm not sure. Like, the SH always throws me off, because I always just say Sachi, but I'm pretty sure like it's supposed to be Sachi. And that's such a subtle difference. I'm not sure if it's really coming across. But yeah, those 4 will be here. Patricia's got magic. Sachi's got robot wings. And I'm still playing through that so we can have the rap party for it. Give me patience, please. It's been very busy lately. District 11, we have representing... Oh, I can't even scroll down anymore. But we have Chusotsu, which we're currently playing through. We have Maritsugara Arara, Hichisuka Korigo, and Fujisaki Arara. And then, of course, because there really wasn't anyone else besides a hologram, and I wanted to be in here somewhere because, it's me. I'm going to have to die by the hands of my favorite characters. It just had to happen. TheBlueShifting. I don't know. I was struggling to figure out where to put me in here, and I felt like this is probably the best one. I didn't want to get rid of Pongo or Kenji, and everywhere else it was just like characters I didn't want to get rid of. Then District 12, one of the cornerstones also for my enjoyment and the channel, we have Steins Gate, represented with Kurisu Makise, Suzuha Amane, Maho Hiyajo, and Ferris Nyan Nyan, because I have to have a Ferris in here, of course. It's going to be horrible to watch what happens to her, but Ferris, you have to be in here. And Kurisu, of course, has to be in here. And then Maho, I want a representative from Zero, and Maho's awesome. And Suzuha, the one person in this entire list who might actually, in a real Hunger Games, be able to win. I mean, granted, there's a good contention across the board. I mean, especially Sunrider, Ava is pretty good at the survival stuff on ground and in space. Monica, if she has anything regarding her power, she'll just win flat out. Kaori probably could beat up people who need to be beat up, and like I said, Mayu, ooh, keep an eye at her. Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting to see how this all plays out, so let's not have the suspense anymore, especially because this video is starting to be freakishly long if I don't shut up. So let's just jump in and let it begin. As you remember, in the Hunger Games, the platform's raised, the cornucopia set in the middle, full of goodies and weapons, and as we started off, everyone has to decide how they're gonna begin this arduous battle. Arduous? Yeah. Let's proceed. Please work. There we go. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Chigara runs from the capital. We're going to get a lot of running, so we're going to be going through this fairly quickly. Chigara runs away from the capital. Makes a lot of sense. She's not the kind of person to stand and fight in a brawl. Maya grabs a backpack and retreats. Smart. Very smart. Kozuo runs away from the cornucopia. Sayo catches Himino off guard and kills her. Fetch! Okay, so they're from the same district, from the same game, and Sayo just flat out murders Himino. Himino never had a chance. I kind of feel bad about that. Himino was a great character, but she also was not good at fighting. IS-2, T-34, and Kurisu get into a fight. IS-2 triumphantly kills them both. Dang it! Kurisu goes down in the first round. Darn, I didn't think that would happen. Well, sorry. Hats off to you. I really thought she would last at least a little bit. Man, I did a simulation and like only one person died. We've already had like 3 people dead. This is gonna be fast. But yeah, like 2 tanks and Kurisu getting into a fight. I'm surprised that Kurisu was actually able to even help bring about the end of one of them. And IS-2, she's kind of a yandere too, so keep an eye on her. Ava scares Tama away from the cornucopia. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yuki runs away from the cornucopia. Okay, Sachiko clutches the first aid kit and runs away. Blue runs away from the cornucopia. Yes! I'm not dead. Arara clutches the first aid kit and runs away. Reiko takes a handful of throwing knives. Amelia runs away from the cornucopia. Got some magic in her hands, so we'll see. Yuri runs away from the cornucopia. I'm surprised she didn't grab a knife. Sumika, Kata, and Patricia work together to get as many supplies as possible. Ooh, now look at that team right there. Sumika, well, I mean, she's the heart of the team, I'm sure. Kara's got a lot of gumption to her, and Patricia's got magic. Those 3 put together, pretty dangerous, especially because I'm assuming this is going to be extra versions of the muv-luv girl, so not, anything super crazy. Let's see. Liana runs away from the cornucopia. Valerie, Pongo, and Panzer IV work together to get as many supplies as possible. Now there's a team right there. It's the most dateable characters in all 3 games. Let's see. Ayamane grabs a shovel. I'd be terrified of what Ayamane does with a shovel. Maho runs away from the cornucopia. Smart move. M4 Sherman runs away from the cornucopia. Natsuki runs away from the cornucopia. See, we're getting lots of run. Suzuha retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Suzuha the trident. Suryo runs away from the cornucopia. Asaga runs away from the cornucopia. Hachiko snatches a pair of scythes. Ooh. I heard they scrapped a whole like crazy Hanako route from the original game. Maybe they're gonna bring that spirit out in her here. Narasaki receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. A lot of tridents apparently. Is this gonna be an interesting match? Arara takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Really, Arara? You're gonna be able to use a blade of some kind? She's gonna kill herself. Kaori runs away from the cornucopia. Mayu runs away from the cornucopia. Ferris clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Emi, Yuna, Michi, and Monica share everything they've gathered before running. Oh, now there's a scary team right there. Emi and Yuna, both very, very physically fit and active. Very, very good at adapting to their situation. Michi, very, very smart. Probably doesn't handle stress too well, but it's okay because they got Monica. Cold steel. She'll be fine. That's a scary team up right there. Mayu, Sachi, Kodiro, and Takako share everything they have before running away. Aww. They're like the wholesome team. Like, they're team wholesome. Now, none of the teams are very static. This is like, it's a basic simulator. It's not like it's really keeping track of groups. But I know it does tallies in the background, whether or not they get like pluses or minuses to the chances of survival. So being in teams for one round makes it more likely you'll survive. Kenji kills Suzune for her supplies. Oh no! Shizune, no! Dang it, Kenji, I knew you'd be a problem. And then Akari runs away with a lighter and some rope. Okay, Akari, she's probably someone who knows how to survive, but she's all about stealth tactics, so we'll see about that. But man, Kenji, I knew you were gonna be dangerous. This is gonna be scary. Keep an eye on him and Pongo. They're the ones I'm worried about. All right, we'll proceed. All right, so with the second phase, so there's morning, afternoon, evening, and then cannons, I think, or they maybe has opening and then there's day and then night. Oh, that's what. So that was the opening round. Then it goes day, night, and then cannons to list the dead, and then day, night again. We just do that until there's only one person standing. All right. Sachiko accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Well, there she goes. Sachiko would detonate a landmine. I don't know why she was even trying to use one of those. Mayu diverts Sumika's attention and runs away. Clever girl. She's actually is pretty good at the survival stuff, just not fighting. Kozuha begs for Reiko to kill her. Oh, she refuses, keeping Kozuha alive. Kozuha, don't give up yet, girl, please. Natsuki discovers a river. Good job. You can swim, maybe get some fish. Sure. Yeah. Michi stalks Panther 4, stalking a tank. I'm not sure that qualifies as being very smart, Michi. Patricia overhears Sachi and Arara talking in the distance. Okay, that's interesting. Getting some surveillance done. Yuna tries to sleep through the entire day, and Maya goes hunting. I don't know why I suddenly thought I was saying that wrong. What is wrong with me? Fetch. This is so dumb. I think I'm getting tired here. So if I'm brutally honest, I'm just getting sleepy. Monica ties up. How did you die of dysentery within the first 12 hours? That doesn't even make sense. Did you come sick? Monica, I expected better, but hey, she's not on a computer, so obviously she was at a disadvantage. Shigara, Kenji, Yuri, and Amelia raid Sayo's camp while she's hunting. Aw, Sayo, she was a murderer, so maybe that's okay, but look at that terrifying team. Shigara, Kenji, Yuri, and Amelia. Besides Amelia, like Shigara, Kenji, and Yuri are the three people who have the potential of being horrifying. All three of them. Ooh. Blue constructs a shack. No, that absolutely didn't happen. IS-2 injures herself. Aw, I guess that makes sense. Valerie camouflages herself in the bushes. Nice. She's not the kind to hide normally, but it makes sense in this situation. Kodoro makes a wooden spear. I would see she could actually do that, absolutely. Bongo tries to spearfish with a trident. I would love to see that, considering he has no arms and stands about a foot off the ground. Tama overhears Yuki and Takako talking in the distance. Yuki, Takako, interesting team up right there. Ayamane receives medical supplies from a sponsor. I wonder who that could possibly be. And then Ferris injures herself. No, not Ferris, please. No. It's gonna be so sad when she goes. Akari chases Liana. Okay, Kara overhears Narasaki and Maho talking in the distance. Is it just me or is Narasaki getting around? She seems like she's chatting with everybody. She's like plotting. Ugh. Emi practices her archery. That could be terrifying in so many ways. Arara and Suzuha threaten a double suicide. It fails and they both die. Oh, Suzuha, you were supposed to do better than that. Oh, and Arara, what were you doing? Some kind of putting dark thoughts in people's heads. That's horrifying. Oh. And the double suicide was supposed to work at the end of the game, not the beginning. Mayu and M4 Sherman split up to search for resources. Okay. I think they were paired up before, so that's interesting they've actually held on to that. Sarai is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Nothing lethal, just like lowers her chances of survival. Asaga sets off an explosive, killing Kiori and Ava. Oh my gosh! Asaga! You did hate Ava though. And Kiori, you two would probably butt heads, but Asaga, man, she just... When she goes like full insanity, she doesn't hold back. And then Hanako receives fresh food from unknown sponsor. Probably me. Hanako deserves all the head pats. Alright, 10 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. That is a bloody first day. Himino, T34, Kurisu, Suzune, Sachiko, Monica, Arara, Suzuha, Kaori, and Ava. Fetch. That is a freaking crazy first round. Like I said, when I did my first test one, like we only had 2 deaths in the first day. So this is already kicking off. But again, there's 48 of them, so we're still like, that's not even that's about a fourth of the, not even a fourth actually, a little less than a fourth. All right, night 1. Let's see how this goes. Valerie destroys IS2 supplies while she's asleep. Cruel, but fair. Cruel, but fair. Liana goes to sleep. Kodiro thinks about home. Thinks about her roommates. Mayu and Blue run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Hey, there we go. Mayu, I have to admit, like, Yuna was my choice in that run, and I do think the romance path with Yuna was the best, but I think Mayu is the person I would personally get along with best, like, out of the 4 that were, the dateable choices in that game. I mean, personality-wise, like, my personality, her personality, I think would have matched really well. So it makes sense I would be camping with her. Patricia attends to her wounds. Good. Kara screams for help. Kara, you know you're not supposed to be drawing attention to yourself. What are you doing? Narasaki lets Yuna into her shelter. Wait a second. Oh, interesting. You see, Narasaki seems like she's playing she's playing it safe and like happy. She hasn't been aggressive. She's been chatting with people. Now she's like being friendly to Yuna. So maybe she's just biding her time, or she just is pacifist by nature. Mayu sets a fire but stays hidden. Sees the fire but stays hidden. Okay, good job, Mayu. You don't want to draw attention to yourself. Takako dies of an infection. God, that's a little too true. That's a little too true. Ferris goes to sleep. Sleep well, kitten. Let's call it kitten. That's weird. I'm getting tired. Kenji, Panzer IV, and Kozuha sleep in shifts. Glad Kozuha's feeling better. Ayamane and Shigara sleep in shifts. That is a terrifying pair. Ooh, boy. Sayori defeats Hanako in a fight but spares her life. Hanako, you almost died. No. Amelia, M4 Sherman, and Akari sleep in shifts. Another good team up right there. Very practical people. Tama tries to treat her infection. Yuri sees a fire but stays hidden. Same fire, I'm sure, that we saw earlier. Seo and Pongo run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Emi spears Raiko in the abdomen. She deserved it. She freaking deserved it. Yuki thinks about home. Thinks about her cats at her cafe, probably. Sachi, Natsuki, Maho, and Asaga tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Asaga and Natsuki, I could see that happening. Sachi could be like the one that brings it all together, and I'm sure Maho just kind of got caught up in it, but doesn't want to fight, so she's okay. Arara and Sumika run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Aw, those are a good pair. Maya receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, and Michi cooks her food before putting out her fire. Oh, so the fire everyone was seeing was Michi's, you know? Gotta make sure you do things right. Cook your food. That's what she's trying to do. Gonna get killed. Alright, daytime approaches. Akari tries to spear fish with a trident. Alright, so now we're in like pseudo-survival mode. Asaga plucks flowers. Yeah, that sounds like her. Kara thinks about home, again. Michi, Kenji, Blue, and Panzer IV raid Seo's camp while she's like, that's the second time people have ganged up on Sayo. What the heck? Wait, who did Sayo kill? Didn't she kill somebody, like... She didn't kill Kurisu, no. Who did she kill? She killed somebody. Maybe they're all just upset because she killed someone. I can't remember who it was, though. Yuna steals from Sachi while she's looking. That's sad, especially because they were, like, happy a little while ago. Yuki, Yamane, and Sayori hunt for other tributes. Oh, there... I can see Yamane motivating that, but Yuki and Sayori don't seem like the hunting type. Hanako and Pongo split up to search for resources. Now there's a pair. You two should just run away and be happy together for the rest of time. Maho receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Nice. Mayu tries to spearfish with a trident. Again, like, there are a lot of tridents. Patricia chases Narasaki. No, Narasaki's been really nice, everybody. Careful. Emi, Chigara, Natsuki, Sumika, and Ferris raid Ferris's camp while she's hunting. No! Leave her alone! She's had enough problems as it is! Arara steals from Valerie while she isn't looking. Arara, man, just taking advantage. M4 Sherman searching for firewood. Cool. Can't you just shoot the forest, though? That'd probably work. Kodiro tries to sleep through the entire day. That sounds like Kodiro. IS2, Kozuha, and Mayu successfully ambush and kill Tama, Amelia, and Maya. No! Tama and Maya? Oh, no! Dude, I told you Maya was something to watch out for. And IS2, she's also kind of yonder, eh? Kozuha, I could just see her getting caught up in the moment, but fetch Tama and Maya. I can't believe it. We almost lost all of, like, I think that's half of muv-luv right there, gone. And then Yuri diverts Liana's attention, runs away. Fetch. 5 cannons can be heard in the distance. Takako, Reiko, Tama, Amelia, and Maya. That's sad. Maya, I honestly thought Maya was going to be one of the final 4 or something. Alright, night 2. It's getting bloody out there. Patricia cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Great. That's not how I want that to end. Yuki receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Okay, Yuki. Mayu and Akari sleep in shifts. Ferris bleeds out due to untreated injuries. They beat her down so much, and she finally died. Oh, that's so sad. Ferris, I'm so sorry. Yuna, Miyuri, and Kenji cheerfully sing songs together. We're just a happy bunch of murderers and thieves. Because that's Yuna. Yuna's the thief, but Mayu and Kenji both committed murder a couple times now. Sayo lets Panzer and 4 into her shelter. Very nice. Kozawa, Chigara, Sumika, Hanako, and Natsuki sleep in shifts. Now, Kozawa seems to be in lots of groups and teams, but she's also been doing a lot of, like, murder, which is bad. Blue passes out from exhaustion. Naturally. Just giving up the ghost at this point, guys. I'm just dying here. Car screams for help. She's not handling this well. That's not good. And before Sherman sets up camp for the night, Yuri dies from hunger. No. And Narasaki tries to sing herself to sleep. And a lot of us are dying from incompetence. I'm surprised I'm still around, but it sounds like it's not for much longer. Emmy unknowingly eats toxic berries. Oh, I think she means she dies. Unfortunately, that actually sounds like something Emmy would do. I'm sorry, Emmy. That's not a good way to go. Asaga and Yamane run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Oh, that's nice. IS-2 tries to treat her infection. Hasn't she already tried to do that? Arara and Pango sleep in shifts. Oh, that's a cute pairing, too. Michi and Sachi let Sachi into her shelter. Same district, makes sense. They know each other. Kodiro, Liana, and Sayori discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. I don't know. You're probably going to kill each other. Valerie shoots an arrow into Maho's head. That's Team Steins Gate just gone, isn't it? Because Maho's gone. Ferris just died of an infection. Kurisu was taken out right at the beginning. Who's left? Oh, Suza! She was also taken out, like, right the second round. Yeah, so Steins Gate's out. District 12's gone. There's nothing left of them. Alright, day 3. Here we go. IS-2 poisons Sayo's drink. She drinks it and dies. Everyone's been against her. I'm surprised it took this long, honestly. IS-2, though, she's racking up the body count, which is not surprising. You run. You see IS-2 coming at you. You run. Sachi's pricked by thorns while picking berries. Aww. Panzer IV explores the arena. Okay. Mayu receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Kind of getting, like, a lot of people are keeping away from each other now, for good reason. Narasaki runs away from Arara. Again, Narasaki really playing the passive route. Hanako fishes. Nice. Akari stabs Blue in the back with a trident. No! I died to a trident in the back. At least it's pretty cool. And Akari, she's brilliant at stabbing people in the back. That's kind of her thing for a while. Sumika practices her archery. Needs to get lessons from Tama, except Tama freaking died. Oh, wait! Yeah, so Sumika, I think, is the last muv-luv. No, Yamane might still be around. I can't remember if she died or not. Was she killed? No, she wasn't. She's just still around. Mayu diverts Yuki's attention and runs away. Mayu playing defensive. That's good. Sayori makes a slingshot. How? Okay, sure. Kodiro tends to M for Sherman's wounds. Very nice of her. Kodiro is one of those people who would, like, absolutely defend herself, but then also absolutely help if she could. Valerie's searching for a water source. Good idea. Michi sprains her ankle while running away from Liana. Ooh, Liana going on the hunt. She's got sword magic, though, so that's pretty good. Kara attacks Kenji, but he manages to escape. Kenji, you son of a gun. What are you going to do? Kozawa hunts for other tributes. Fetch! She's more bloodthirsty than I thought. Maybe she's the one that's really behind it all. Like, she's, like, has the soft appearance, but she's really, like, one of the most devious ones. Asaga and Natsuki and Yuna hunt for other tributes. That's just kind of a scary group, but their personalities are actually really, really similar, so that makes a lot of sense. Chigara picks flowers. Of course you would, Chigara, because you're a sweetheart. Ayamane questions her sanity. And Pongo fishes. Again, I don't know how. Probably just jumps in the water. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Oh boy. Patricia, Ferris, Yuri, Emmy, Maho, Sayori, Sayo, and Blue. Dang. Blue's out. Let's see. There can't be many more of us left. Alright, Mayu receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Nice. IS2 tries to sing herself to sleep. Yeah, crazy cat for brain. She is insane. M4 Sherman receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. She's got a shell. Look out. Arara poisons Narasaki's drink. She drinks it and dies. Darn it, Narasaki! She's doing so well. She's playing the passive route, but Arara just decided to take her out with poison, which is also fitting. Very, very fitting. I swear, the game knows who these people are. It's kind of weird. Michi receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. She probably could use it. Cody Rose woken by nightmares. Kari screams for help. Serves you right for killing me. Valerie kills Sachi and for her supplies. Fetch. That was freaking cold, man. I knew I didn't like you much, Valerie. Yamane tends her wounds. Okay, Hanako climbs a tree to rest. Good. That's the way you can die, falling out of a tree. So she did well. Mayu lets Chigara into her shelter. Oh, you be careful. Mayu's probably leading her into a freaking trap. Natsuki fends Yuna, Kyozawa, and Yuki away from her fire. Fetch! Natsuki held off all three of them. That's pretty freaking good. Sumika lets Pon go into her shelter. Yeah, who wouldn't let Pon go into his shelter? That's why he's going to win. No one's going to expect it. Liana convinces Panzer IV to snuggle with her. Oh. Well, hello. Those two would be really cute. Like, those two would be fun because they're both geeks. Liana is absolutely a geek. She just kind of tries to hide it beneath, like, her tough warrior facade. Panzer IV is absolutely a geek. Kara poisons Kenji's drink and he drinks it and dies. Oh, thank goodness. He's gone. We're kind of safe again. And then Sayori takes Saga's food, killing her. Fetch! A lot of poisoning this round. So, and Sayori. Ooh, Sayori going for the kill. Impressive. And Kara killing, like, she's apparently gathered her wits about, because she just spent, like, the first 3 days screaming. Alright, on day 4. It's good, dragging on. Hanako, Yamane, and Yuki get into a fight. Yamane triumphs and kills them both. Hanako, no! Oh, Yamane. That kind of makes sense. She's freaking terrifying, especially in physical combat. And 4 receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Gotcha. Kozawa begs Sumika to kill her. She refuses, keeping Kozawa alive. Kozawa, that's the second time she's done that. Panzer IV scares Michi off. Makes sense. IS2 hunts for other tributes. Look out, she's gonna kill someone. Yuna picks flowers. Yuna is too sweet for this world. Mayu searches for a water source. Chigara, Mayu, Kara, Sayori, and Liana hunt for other tributes. Oh, that's a scary team right there. Ooh, boy. And we got, but we have, you know, the Crystalline team kind of still together. They're working together still, but then we got a mismatch of various people, but all 5 of them are dangerous. They've all killed people now. So, that's a terrifying team. Arara collects fruit from a tree. Narasaki unknowingly eats toxic berries. Dang it, Natsuki! You're not supposed to go out like that. That's so sad. Kodiro defeats Valerie in a fight but spares her life. Kodiro is just so... She's so sweet. She's a sweetheart. Pongo makes a wooden spear. And Akari tries to sleep through the entire day. Gonna work through the night. Stabbing sounds can be heard again. Narasaki, Sachi, Kenji, Asaga, Hanako, Yuki, and Natsuki. Getting close. I think the feast is coming up soon. That's gonna be like refreshing everyone's supplies and kicking off some more death. Nope, not yet. Chigara loses sight of where she is. She's so short. Makes sense. IS2 sees a fire but stays hidden. Good, good. Kara tends to Sayori's wounds. Careful, Sayori's a sneaky one. Of course, you both are poison people, so maybe she's, you know, also trying to be sneaky. Yamane is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Aw, that's kind of sad, you psychopath. Sumika receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Very nice. Yuna fends Kozawa, M4 Sherman, and Mayu away from her fire. Ooh, Yuna, feisty again. Natsuki did that last time, though, and she got the ire and died, so maybe she's got to be on guard now. Arara stays awake all night, and Mayu thinks about winning. Very nice, Mayu. You haven't really been doing much, but you think about that victory, girl. Kodiro starts a fire but stays hidden. Sees a fire but stays hidden. Valerie tends to her wounds. So the fire is fending off fires. That was Yuna. So Yuna started a fire and had been keeping everyone away. You keep trying to get close to it. Michi cooks her food before putting her fire out. Michi again with the fire, too. Akari catches Panzer IV off guard and kills her. Alright. Akari, that's like 3 or 4 to your name. Maybe you were the real danger here. Because it doesn't seem like she's struggling either. And Pongo's unable to convince Liana to not kill him. Uh-oh! Liana killed Pongo! That would never happen! Oh my gosh, how fate has twisted this one about. So Pongo's dead, in a really roundabout sentence, because Liana killed him. That's so sad. Day 5. Kozuo receives clear water from an unknown sponsor. M4 Sherman tries to spearfish with a trident. She must have stolen that off someone she murdered. Valerie tries to sleep through the entire day. Arara, Sayori, and IS-2 successfully ambush Chigara, Kodiro, and Ayamane, who kill them instead. Wait, what? Oh! Arara, Sayori, and IS-2 unsuccessfully ambush Chigara, Kodiro, and Ayamane, who kill them instead. Fetch. So IS-2's out. She was one of the more terrifying ones. Sayori and Arara are taken out by the 3 freaking silent ones. Those 3 all, they don't talk much, but they're strong. Stronger than you think. Terrifying. Like I said, the game seems to know. It's like, how does it know? Mayu searches for firewood. Michi questions her sanity. Yep. Sumika begs for Mayu to kill her. She refuses, keeping Sumika alive. Sumika, don't give up yet. Ikari defeats Kara. Ikari defeats Kara in a fight but spares her life. It's restraint. Maybe it's a respect thing. Liana injures herself, and Yuna fishes. Not much going on. 5 cannon shots. Panzer IV, Pongo, Arara, Sayori, and IS-2. Dang. 3 of them were taken out by 1 person. Alright, night 5. Michi and Yamane talk about the tribute still alive. Yamane, counting the bodies? I killed her, and I killed her, and I killed her, and I killed her, and I strangled that one. And Michi's like, haha, yeah, you did. Yuna lets Kozuha into her shelter. Aww. M4 Sherman sees a fire but stays hidden. Valerie tends to her wounds. Mayu dies of hypothermia. Oh man! She was doing really, really well. Chigara tends to her wounds. Sumika sees fire but stays hidden. Mayu is awoken by nightmares. Ooh, Liana and Kodiro threaten a double suicide and it fails them both night. What's with that? That's just a crappy way to go. Liana and Kodiro threaten a double suicide and falls into the... Dang. Again, you have to be the last 2 for that to work. Terrible. And Kara defeats Ikari to fight but spares her life. Don't do that. Ikari's freaking terrifying. Of course, you're terrifying too, Kara. Again, they have a secret alliance or something. Alright, the cornucopia replenishes with food, supplies, and weapons. A memoir of the tribute's families. Ikari overpowers Michi, killing her. See, Ikari. Okay, Ikari, I think she's the lead runner. I think she's killed the most people, and she's had the least negative things happen to her. She could be our winner here. Mayu decides not to go to the feast. Probably smart. Kozuha traps and kills Yuna. Kozuha's the sneaky one. She's freaking killing everybody. M4 Sherman decapitates Yamane with a sword. Holy crap. M4 has not been doing a whole lot, but that is horrifying. That Ayamane must have been in the top 4, and Sherman just took her out. Sumika and Kara fight Chigara and Valerie. Sumika and Kari survive. Not Chigara. Valerie's... But Chigara, I don't want you to... Aw, that sucks. Dang. Alright, day 6. Sumika searches for a water source. M4 Sherman sprains her ankle while running away from Kozuha. You better run. That little girl's gonna rip your heart out. Ikari defeats Kara in a fight but spares her life. Again, they've had 3 fights now, taking turns winning, and they don't take each other's lives. They're in some kind of pact here, and Mayu travels the higher ground. Okay, the remaining tributes begin to hallucinate. Oh, it's the arena event. So whatever the arena's in has hallucinogenic drugs being injected, so they're all going kind of crazy. Sumika drowns Mayu, who she thought was a shark trying to eat her. That's horrifying. Oh, Sumika, no! Kara survives. Kozuha survives. M4 Sherman mistakes Ikari for a bear and kills her. Holy crap! M4 Sherman coming out of nowhere! She's taking out 2 of the prominent leaders! I don't know. M4 might run away with it here. She's on a roll. I mean, she's a tank, so it makes sense. 10 shots can be heard in the distance. Mayu, Liana, Kodiro, Michi, Yuna, Ayamane, Chigara, Valerie, Mayu, and Ikari. I did not last very long. I was out in the beginning of the game. Kara finds M4, Sumika, and Kozuha away from her fire. That's all. So they all just fought over a fire source. Are you 4 the only ones left? Oh my gosh. Alright. So it's the beginning of the end. I think we only have one more day-night cycle in front of us here, unless they really drag their feet. So it's either Kara, M4, Sumika, or Kozuha. Alright, I think M4 is going to kill Kara and Sumika, but Kozuha is going to end up becoming the winner. That's what I'm putting my money on right now. Let's see if I got this. Kozuha injures herself. Not a good start. M4 Sherman runs away from Sumika. Okay. Kara bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Not the way I expected, but she's gone. One cannon heard in the distance. Alright, we're down to the final 3. M4 Sherman tries to sing herself to sleep. Sumika looks at the night sky. Kozuha attempts to try to fire, but it's unsuccessful. They're all just miserable. Kozuha defeats M4 Sherman in a fight, but spares her life. What are you doing? What are you doing? Kozuha's freaking dangerous, but you don't leave Sherman around. She's been killing people like crazy. Sumika receives a hatchet from Elena's sponsor. Oh my gosh. No cannons can be heard. Let's get in here. M. Sherman's woken by nightmares. Sumika questions her sanity. Kozuha bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Sherman got her in the end. It's Sherman or Sumika, guys. Who's gonna win the waifu wars? Who is going to win? Is it gonna be freaking Sumika out of nowhere, somehow without barely killing anybody or even being involved in any plots, pulling it out, or is M4 gonna continue her rampage in the second half of the game? Let's find out the dramatic conclusion. Sumika does 530. Dang it! That's not how I wanted it. Of course it ends like that, though. Of course it ends like that. 2 cannon shot turret, Kozuha and Sumika are down. And the winner is M4 Sherman from District 3. Congratulations, M4 Sherman. You and your King Burgers. And that is the end. M4 Sherman wins the visual novel Waifu Wars. That was intense. That was so freaking stupid. I loved it though. And M4 Sherman's got the crown. She's gonna hold the crown until the next time I decide to do this, whenever that's gonna be. I have no idea if I will. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was coherent in some way. I have no idea how I'm gonna edit this. It's gonna be interesting just to figure that out. But we had a great turnout. There were some disappointments for sure. I think I was disappointed in myself. And I think that I was disappointed in Kurisu. Freaking died right away. Yeah. So this is in placement. So okay, yeah. So Sherman, she only killed 2 people, but they were 2 of the strongest people. Kagami, Sumika got more kills than that. Who got the most kills though? Let's gotta see. Yeah, like Michi didn't kill anybody. Narasaki, where was she? 'Cause I don't think she killed anybody either. 5 kills for Yamane, that's pretty good. Saga got 2. Yeah, Narasaki didn't kill anybody, like I thought she was very passive. And we got 1 kill. Wow, yeah, like look at the Camino and T34 and Kurisu just, they were immediately down. Okay, well, I guess the kill counts weren't as high as I thought. Who was like, I could have sworn I felt like there was somebody like going around just massacring everybody. Yamane really feels like she was the one. She kind of just went crazy on people. Yeah, Yamane and Kozuha, like they really were like the front runners here. They were the ones practicing in the most death. Kozuha though did it all sneaky, like usually working with other people too. And Akari and Kara tied with 3. With Chigara and and Sumika, who both are like people you need to keep your eye on. Oh, and then Kodigo also, but she felt merciful in it. Mayu also got 3 kills. Oh my gosh, I didn't see this. IS2, she killed 6 people. She was going on a rampage. So yeah, IS2 killed the most people, but she didn't even make it toward the end. That's very impressive. Yeah, but I think, thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel. I hope you enjoyed watching your waifus battle it out to the death in the simulation with me caught in the middle. But it was really, really fun. I'm probably going to do this again for myself just to see who wins the second round. But it was a pleasure doing this. I hope you had a fantastic April Fool's Day. I hope you're staying safe and staying healthy. I hope this brought a smile to your face. I'd love to see what you think. And if you have any other suggestions for any other April Fool's ideas, let me know. I've got a whole year to plan them out, so like we'll see what happens. But thank you so much. Until the next video, watching me, you have to see me next. I'll see you there.